We are back. We are also late. Very late. I meant to get started earlier today, but lunch plans just went longer. Anyways, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do because we're so much later. I still want to record 2 episodes, but we'll see how we're doing after one, and then we'll go from there. So anyways, why don't we just get started? Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Clair Obscur. In the last one, we were exploring these... What were they called? Like the stone something cliffs? Stone wave cliffs. We were exploring this area. We are still looking for Esquia's pet rock, Flory. But we kind of had like a whole side path to go on over there, and it took a little bit, but it seems like right up ahead, hopefully we will find Flurry. But also Esquia said that there was something scary up ahead, so we probably got a boss fight coming up. And that's probably the next thing that we're going to do, unless there's any enemies. Ooh. The lights light up. Interesting. Gotta make sure we don't miss anything since it's so dark. What the heck? Of course, the second I like go to look off a cliff, there's weird noises going on. I have a feeling that that lantern is a monster. Cutscene.
Alright, let's get rid of it. The rock should be nearby.
A lamp master. See, here you can see that Lune is just straight up getting 2 turns in a row. It's almost like the first strike thing is acting really weird when you don't actually... Or like, the first strike perk is acting really weird when you don't actually get the first strike to enter a battle. Anyways, how do we want to get started? Because it's a boss fight, so I imagine we want to get ready for a long battle. He's in an area where lots of people have been resistant to fire, but weak to ice. I still think I need to light him on fire first, though. Okay, it didn't seem to have any resistance. Okay, now it's her actual turn, though. So we just thermal transfer? Okay, he's not weak or resistant to that either. There's a lot that we could do here. Obviously, Fleury Fury is our break move, but it costs a lot. But it's my only good way of staying in virtuous stance. Otherwise, like, per se, is my best... like, low-cost, do some damage and switch to a defensive stance move. I could also start with an offensive switch, but I don't really want to end my turn in offensive stance. Because I very likely want to use a buff with CL. So I can't just give her turn to Mael. I don't know what the right choice here is. So I think I'm just gonna apply defenseless, I guess. Okay, well, that's not the kind of attack I was expecting.
Ready to go. Ready to go.
Chrome is flowing.
I also didn't realize he was doing 2 different attacks in a row. Till it was too late. So she's kind of hurt now. But I guess Typhoon heals, and that's what I was going to go for. Do have the Ice Stain for Immolation, but I think we want to go for the Typhoon. Okay, you are at 9 AP, huh? I don't know how much break Flurry Fury will do. I guess I'm in offensive stance, so I can't do that right now. Anyways, I should go Swift Stride then. That's big damage. So with you, I probably this turn just want to apply some Foretell. And then next turn, probably Dark Cleansing to get our buffs back.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were getting attacked. We were getting healed. So, Thermal Transfer, unfortunately, is a 2 AP move, so I can't use it right now. So this is what I'm talking about. A weapon that makes ice moves cost less is better in the long term. I mean, should I spend the AP to immolate again? Probably not. I'm just gonna hope that it stays on. And he's actually gonna break. So oh, he might just die. Alright. Is that it? Well, he fell in the ocean, so I imagine he's not dead.
Unexpected.
Hey, don't jinx us. No need to invite misfortune.
I don't see any stones.
What's happening?
Okay, he's still fine.
Misfortune.
Brace yourself.
Oh, he's... Oh! It was so hard to tell when he was gonna attack. Strange ritual. Okay, hold up. So I imagine we have to shoot something? Oh, I probably should have been paying attention to what pattern he did on the lights. Kind of low on AP, though. Yeah, I also dodged in there randomly, because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to parry these, so maybe I should try and dodge them. But then when I felt a little bit more comfortable, I went for the parries, even though I messed some of them up. So, probably just Dark Cleansing. And then see if we can spend... The Foretell is still on him. Oh, that was still a heal. Okay, okay. So the burn is gone. Just unfortunate. I could Ice Lance slow him down. I kind of feel like I'm supposed to shoot these lanterns. Wait, where'd the fourth lantern go? Isn't there an... Is this it right here? You just can't really see it from this angle. But I'm pretty sure he went left, middle, right, left, middle, right. I just wasn't paying very close attention. And I obviously don't have enough AP to do all that with one character. I did get AP back because I marked him. From here, I should stop and immolate. So then next turn I can thermal transfer.
Feel the burn.
So you have a lot of mana. Now, I don't remember if he actually did right on the last one or not. It might have just stopped at middle. Also, I don't know if I'm just supposed to be hitting this white light in the middle. Okay, well, that didn't seem to do anything. I'm just kind of poking because I keep getting the AP back for the marks. I'm at the point where I don't actually know if I'm accomplishing anything. Oh, maybe after I marked him, I should have just used this, huh? Let me try two more. Okay, I didn't get it. He doesn't have the defenseless on him anymore. I think I'm just gonna do this, because he's gonna do a big move and it's probably gonna hurt, so I should just be in defense stance. Also big damage. So, CL right now just entered Twilight. So I could very easily just consume the Foretell to get a whole bunch... Oh wait, no, I don't get AP back because I don't have a Sun card. Oh, the Dark Cleansing really messed stuff up, huh? At least I think I don't get AP back. I might as well just consume them, though. Oh, he died to the... Wow, that actually did a lot, and then the burn killed him, huh? Alright, fair enough. So, at death's door, deal 50% more damage if health is below 10%. How am I guaranteeing that my health is below 10%? I mean, my L does have that one move that lowers her HP to 1. But other than that, I don't think that's a very reliable Picto. And then we got Shape of Life, which I think just upgrades our life flask. And then more upgrade materials. Oh, the game crashed? That's the second time where we just, like, the first fight of the day, the game crashes. But it's also, I spent a lot of time just sitting at the menu, reading what rewards we got. Hopefully it doesn't, like, mess up a cutscene or something. Because last time this happened, it just put us after the fight. But this is an important fight, right? So you'd expect there to be a cutscene after we won. I'm not really sure why that keeps happening. I think we're before the fight. What chapter I'm in? I'm pretty sure I'm just in chapter 1. I don't think this game has that many chapters. It might be chapter 2? Okay, I'm pretty sure we're before the fight. That's unfortunate. So we gotta do it again. As far as I know, I think there's only 3 chapters, and I think the main story... Like, I just heard this in passing from one of my friends. He wasn't trying to spoil anything. I think the main story ends after chapter 2. So, I don't know if the chapter system is really that relevant, right? Because the prologue was like an hour long, and then we entered Gustav's chapter, and I'm not sure if we ever left Gustav's chapter or not. I know there was another thing that came up where it said Mael's Nightmare. I don't remember if that was chapter 2 or not. We might still be in chapter 1, but Mael's Nightmare might be chapter 2. Okay, so we gotta do this again, I guess. Alright, well, now we know kind of what he looks like and stuff, but... Also, we got kind of lucky there to kill him. The only reason we actually killed him right there was because CL crit. I don't think he would have died if she hadn't a crit.
Alright, let's get rid of it. The rock should be nearby.
Let us stain them.
Okay, so we'll probably just do... Oh, that's the wrong button. We'll probably just do the same thing. Maybe I'll try and pay attention to the ritual a little bit better.
A storm is coming.
What did I do with you first last time? I think I just offensive switched. And then here we did all set. This time we actually parried him.
Brace
Oh wow, I missed that. I was just about to say they're actually really generous with how easy those are to parry. Because the second the light actually goes off, you could press the parry button, which seemed like way earlier than you could parry most things. But of course I still missed the last one, because I'm stupid. Yeah, we might as well still Typhoon. I think that's a good idea. So what I did last time here is I did Fleuret Fury, which killed him? Oh wait, no, I didn't Fleuret Fury. I did Swift Stride first. The problem that we ran into last time is I think it wasted the stun because he died to it and broke at the same time. So then when he entered phase 2, he was fine and got rid of the stun immediately. This is really awkward because last time I did Foretell, and then I had to Dark Cleanse afterwards to keep my buffs. And if I do that again,
A storm is coming.
we're gonna be in an unfortunate situation. But actually, we're gonna... I don't know if we crit more this time or what happened, but we're not even gonna have to Fleuret Fury this time. Just gonna be able to kill him with this. Wait, that didn't kill? Oh. I guess he just triggers the cutscene without hitting 0% health.
Easier than expected.
Hey, don't jinx us. No need to invite misfortune.
I don't see any stones.
What's happening?
We're still in Act 1. The game doesn't tell you what parts you're in at all, I don't think. So... when they say parts, they might just be referring to how many zones you've been to. Gosh. The timing of those is so weird. And that also exhausted. Okay, so it was top left, bottom left, middle right. This time I was paying attention. They're lighting up green, so obviously I was doing something wrong last time. You have completed the lamp trial. The lamp master's attack is cancelled. Okay, so at least we did it right this time. Last time we just kind of killed him without even worrying about that. What's the play here? I mean, we get so many turns. But I think I just do this. And now I have to Dark Cleansing.
Let's keep going.
Now the question is, do you think I could just kill him with a Thunderfall here? Like, if I wanted to make the fight go on longer, I could just Immolate. I feel like I could just Thunderfall. Also, this boss is making me realize that the game... I might want to up the difficulty of the game. It seems like the fact that I killed him just ignoring his mechanic last time, and it didn't even have the chance to go off, tells me that we might be doing too much damage.
Lightning strike.
Time to hit big.
I mean, that was some damage. I can't guarantee we're actually going to be able to kill here. Although, CL is going to be able to... yeah, she'll be able to kill no matter what, actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I might still be able to even just break with Clair Fury here. So we're in Twilight. This should just kill. Okay, all the same stuff. We continue. Hopefully the game doesn't crash this time.
Is it really dead?
Looks like it.
Is this it?
Oh, Flory. All right. Ready to sail like
Did he just eat it? Sail like a snail?
Mes amis, it's not that high.
We can finally cross the sea. You don't happen to have some wine stashed away, do you?
Wine?
Hey. You can do this.
Oh, is she afraid of the water? Yeah, okay. It's starting to make more sense now why she wanted to be drunk when they crossed over the sea.
She doesn't seem that far now. Does she?
Yeah. Wanna throw one more rock?
The others are waiting, but...
You might reach her.
Okay.
What does he expect to happen? Like, even if he did hit her, you think she's just gonna die to being hit in the face with a rock? Oh no, something's gonna happen. That's the noise of the guy with the cane. It's a very iconic noise now.
Ooh, what about that one?
Does it really matter?
Wait, I thought Mael was experiencing this.
Well, you know, like I always say, it's not about the rock. It's more about the...
Gustav.
Run.
Please run.
Why? Why are you doing this?
A white-haired man. It's just like the cutscenes in this game are so cool, right? Like, what an epic cutscene. It is very awkward to force us to play as Gustav all by himself when he wasn't currently in my party. So he doesn't have, like, the best pictos and stuff equipped. Although it seems like we're supposed to lose because I have 1 HP. What kind of options do we have here? He's not burning. I mean, if I was actually trying to win, and I doubt that this fight is winnable, I would fish for a mark. We got problems. Oh, we got one. Okay, it's a little bit late because now I can't do marking shots, but in theory I should heal off of this attack at least. If I remember Gustav's Pictos well enough.
We've done nothing to you. We should be on the same side.
Oh, he's not actually attacked. Oh. Did he have a turn? I don't actually know how that worked. Yeah, his health bar didn't even move, huh? I don't know if they want me to, like, work up to an overcharge, or... Pretty sure they just want me to die. Let's see if we can get one more mark. Ah, it didn't work out.
Open down. Let her go.
Okay, so his turns are just us talking to him. So I think he is trying to just get me to do an overcharge on this guy. But along the way, I imagine he's just going to one-shot me when he actually does attack. So maybe getting all my health back is not worth it. But we do get, like, different dialogue lines whenever he gets a turn. So I could take my time, probably. He is on fire. I might heal more from doing from fire here. And it does more hits.
Something's going on up there. Esquier, get us up there!
I can't.
Well, that's inconvenient. Do I just...
Open down.
Oh, I'll be full health now. Oh, maybe it just ends now. Although the parry button is up on the screen, so that's concerning. Victory? It says we killed him. Somehow I don't believe you. We didn't even do damage to him. I guess it does say we did damage, but his health bar didn't move. That's not the outcome I expected.
For those who come after. Right?
No. You promised! no.
You won't yet understand. But this is a kindness, not a cruelty.
You let her come. You know she's too weak for this. How could you let her take such a risk?
You only care when things are right in front of you. My sweet child, you were supposed to stay home. I told you not to worry. But since you're here now, just stay put.
What are you saying? You must go home, now. This does not involve you.
When this is over, we'll go home together.
No!
This won't make sense to you now. But we both want what's best for our families. I'm sorry you're caught in the middle, but I did try to warn you. It's been a while.
Who's this guy?
Stay out of this. You chose to walk away. You don't get to come back now and interfere.
You've lived more than a lifetime. It's time to let her go.
A lifetime. A lifetime with my family torn apart. No. I want my family back.
It's not your family. But she is.
Is this guy Clive from Final Fantasy 16?
You would use her.
She chose to come. I didn't make the rules between you two. Hey. You all right? It's okay. I'll handle things here. Get back to your friends. Go.
So that's it. You've set us down this path. But are you ready for the consequences?
She'll never paint again.
We got an achievement for finishing this area, but are they really gonna kill Gustav like that? Back at camp. I feel like SKA is not really that comforting. Like, I don't know why she's even giving him a hug.
Last time we sat together like this.
In Lumiere. Mourning our parents.
Seems like every time we're together, it's to grieve. I wish we could have spent more time in less hopeless contexts.
The plan doesn't change. We aim for the monolith. We keep heading north. With SKA's help, we can make it. But we lost the Lumina converter, so...
It's okay, we can think about that later.
All the backups were destroyed by that man, but Expedition 32 will bring more. Their chances will be better. We need to prepare them. I should update our journals.
Hey. It's okay. Tomorrow will still come.
Ciel,
This seemed important. If you want to reach the monolith, the best path is through the quarry up north.
who are you?
And where did you get that expedition uniform?
Strange way to say thank you. Sorry I couldn't save your friend. I'm wearing an expedition uniform because I, too, am an expeditioner.
What? What do you mean you're an...
I've never seen you before.
First expedition. Expedition 0.
Expedition 0. But how are you alive and not...
Old? I don't know exactly, but some of us stopped aging, and we're not affected by the gamage.
Some of you? Like the man on the cliff.
Anwar, our commander.
Why? Why did he massacre our team?
How could he turn on his own people?
He believes his immortality is a gift from the painters. Killing her would kill him too, and he enjoys living forever.
And you don't?
Burying everyone you know while you live on can weigh you down a bit. I couldn't help your friend, but perhaps I can help you.
You want to join us?
If you don't mind the company. Yes.
So, if I want to kill Renoir, I have to kill the paintress first. What's your name?
Versa.
Okay, now we're in Act 2. Is he gonna take the spot of, like, Gustave now? Because it looked like he was using similar weapons to Gustave. I just didn't really expect them to just kill Gustav off. He's the same level Gustav was. He has all of Gustav's Pictos on. He uses... Not the same? I mean, it's the same list of weapons, but instead of a pistol, he has, like, a dagger in his offhand. Yeah, okay, so that's something that I was gonna say. This entire time, none of Gustav's weapons had abilities, right? So I was like, I guess if they're gonna kill someone, it kind of makes sense for it to be Gustav because they kind of hinted at him not being all that important already. Um, and now the weapons that we already had have abilities. Can't lose perfection because obviously like these abilities would spoil things probably if they had abilities before. I don't really know what this guy's moveset is. It seems to use something called perfection. So we have this weapon, 323 power, level 8. Probably just want to give him a level 9 weapon, but we gotta pick which one we want. Also, I was thinking about it, and I thought it wouldn't bother me to have like a weird wardrobe choice for the cutscenes, but I really think we should probably just switch back. I could change the setting, but I also just kind of want to switch back. So let's look at this guy's got all kinds of options. I assume he's gonna have all the same Luminas equipped. He doesn't have Gustav's costumes. Maybe Gustav will come back at some point then? But maybe not. I can't tell you that for certain. Check out his skill tree. This is not at all what Gustav's skill tree looked like. And Gustav's skill tree had a bunch of locked stuff on. So maybe Gustav is coming back at some point. It seems really weird for them to have designed all these things in the game that some of which we didn't even get to interact with, and then to just kill off the character. But maybe they were just trying to trick us into thinking that Gustav was going to be around for longer? I don't know. Because Gustav had the least amount of abilities that we could actually get. And a lot of his screen was just locked, so maybe that stuff was just locked to trick you. But we need to... Let's look at the Pictos as well. Is it just the at death's door one that we got? Yeah, I think that's it. So it automatically took CL out of our party. So this is just kind of a base weapon. Obviously this one was Gustav's base weapon. Can't really see the difference in sword, but the dagger appears to be the exact same. Maybe I need to level him up first because I don't actually know what he does. We don't need to rest. Okay, upgrade attributes. No one else leveled up. So it's just you. You're starting with 0 points in anything. I mean, I'm probably going to take my same mentality that I've been doing with almost everything. Just go for 60 agility first. I mean, here's... Okay, 60 agility I think is fine. No matter what we do. The thing I don't know now is... I don't know if I'm going to want crit on him. I don't know what stats I want on him other than agility. Oh, whoops, not that. We go 3 more. Yeah, okay, so he's got the same diminishing returns as everyone else. So I think I need to look at his skills before I can make a decision. I need to figure out what he actually does. Single target damage, 5 hits, uses weapons element. Critical hits generate 1 additional perfection. B increased damage. I do not know what that means. They're really not going to give us like a tutorial of how he works. They're just going to throw us into the camp with this guy. Deals medium single target, 3 hits, uses weapons element, heals self. Okay, that's the exact same as what Gustav had. Except it now does B increased damage. Spell status effects. Increased heal to 100% C. I assume there's like levels to how many perfections you have. Gives you like a score, like a grade kind of. So I would assume that C is lower than B. But I don't know if it consumes it. So we have marking shot. Seems to be the same. Except it also has C increased damage. Gives more perfection at D. Give AP to other allies. Is this targeted, or this skill is too vague? It doesn't tell me what it does. Like, does it give that much AP to everybody? Does it give it to one person? Is it random? It says other allies. Does it distribute it out randomly? If it just said one other ally, then you'd think it would be targeted or a random target. But the fact that it says allies tells me that it either gives them all that much or it randomly throws the points across my entire party. Phantom Stars deals extreme light damage to all enemies. It can break. Costs 5 if you have S. Remove all status effects from all allies and applies them to Verso. Gains 1 rank. That's an interesting thing, which would combo really well with Ciel's ability to cleanse debuffs. Because you would just eat all the debuffs as Verso and then cleanse them all. But so far we haven't run into enough debuffs for that to really be that concerning. Which does remind me, we got exhausted that last fight. I should keep track of that and probably try and cleanse exhaust in the future. Powerful, gives perfection, increase to 5 turns. So that's very similar to what Gustav had. I really have to read all of his abilities just to figure out what the heck we're doing. I assume there is going to be a tutorial. I just don't know why there wasn't a tutorial before we were in camp. Deals very high single target light damage. Can break. Rank S on break. What does that mean? You just get S if you break someone? And if you have B, it costs 5? Gives AP. You get more AP. That seems like a pretty good move just to be able to farm AP. So what direction do I want to come from? I mean, I really liked marking shot on Gustav. I think I'm probably going to get that. Deals low single target. I mean, this is pretty cheap. Unless I really want this purification. Spell self status. Oh, so you can use burden and then use this. But this is kind of expensive compared to CL's ability to cleanse. Hers is free and it propagates buffs. But this does damage as well. Did I already read this? Damage is increased for each health. That's kind of not great. Play a second time. Kills non-boss enemies with less than 10% HP. So do you just always get the second turn after that? Because that seems kind of OP. It's a pretty cheap move that just gives you another turn. And if you combine it with like Paradigm Shift, you could probably be AP neutral at least. Or AP positive because you get AP just for taking a turn. Okay, that doesn't seem that good. Increases to rank A and refills all AP. Okay, so here's another thing where you can get your health to 1, which we just saw that at death's door perk. But I don't know if that's a good strategy. Speed burst. Damage increased by speed difference with the target. I think that's not very reliable because we have no bearing on how fast things are going to be. And it probably means that you have to be faster, so if you're ever slower, then this move is going to suck. Which is weird because if you're fighting something difficult, you're probably never going to want to use this. And if you're fighting something easy, this move doesn't seem like it's too expensive. So I could probably just use something else. Deals low single target damage, uses weapons element, increases damage at each cast. I assume that's within a single battle and not like permanently every time he uses this. It goes up in damage. I really wanted Blitz. Don't really want Berserker Slash too badly. That sounds kind of cool, but it's, I guess if you're at S, you can pull it off. 9 is kind of hard to spend 9, because then next turn you can't really do a whole lot. Because you can only have 9. If you could get above 9, then it would still be pricey, but there'd be situations where you could at least do something next turn. Another apply mark. Costs 30% of current health. I don't know if I like that. I guess it combines with this. Berserk Slash. Does it apply mark both times? Or does it just apply mark after the 2 hits? How does that work? Because obviously with something like healing mark, then you could technically mark, heal, and then mark again in the same move, which would be cool. I doubt it does that, though. Deals very high single target damage. Critical hits generate 2 additional perfection. It's just a big damage move. Deals extreme single target physical damage. Interrupted if any damage is taken. What does that mean? Oh, after 1 turn. Okay. I feel like that's not very reliable then. Extreme single target physical damage. Increased damage if the target is stunned. Can apply stun. That seems pretty powerful. At completion gains 1 rank. If you're at A, you get 2 AP. That's pretty good. Just a solid move. Gives low light damage to all. Can break. That's kind of nice to have an AoE break. So I'm really liking this left side, at least this bottom part, a lot more. This right side bottom part seems like it kind of sucks, but some of these support abilities and stuff over here seem okay. Mainly leadership and phantom stars. Don't really care too much about these two. And then what are we thinking over here? Overload. Oh, that one. That one's not very good. This one could be okay if you're at S, but I feel like it's probably not going to be that good overall. So unless you really want overload, which it already costs 6, so you have to have 6 to even use it. There's got to be better ways. I don't know exactly how to increase your rank, but I can't imagine that that's the best way to increase your rank. So I think because we're gonna want to go over here probably. It's weird because I want to like zigzag, right? I want to go over here, get that, and I want to go this way, this way. I probably want that just to be able to break. I probably want blitz. I don't think I care about these unless overload sounds like it's going to become very valuable for some reason. Then I want to go down this line here. So I guess we're going with this. The question is, do I go for an early Phantom Stars? Or do I go this way? I think I'm gonna go this way. Where was that AoE break again? This one. So I think Blitz is just gonna be a good move, just to get you an extra turn. Because I feel like you just want to like use this move just for fun. Because it's, at the end of the day, when you start your turn, you get 1 AP. When you start your next turn, you get 1. So this, in theory, costs you 1 to just take a turn and do something. And then it has a chance to kill, and then you just get another turn and do something else. How much do we got left? We could get these 2, but we wouldn't get to Endbringer. This light holder ability seems pretty good. And this AoE break seems pretty good. So I think I'm going to go with getting these 2. Okay, so now let's see how we actually put all this stuff together. Because obviously I don't necessarily want everything I just got. I definitely want Blitz. Hold on. Oh, no. So his first ability up here, I feel like that one needs to be like page 2 because you can only use it once you have A rank. From Fire, this one just seems kind of bad. This seems like my bread and butter skill, so marking shot goes there. From Fire, we probably don't need. Paradigm Shift, another just bread and butter skill. And then what was the other one? It was Blitz. That's kind of just like a bread and butter skill. Then page 2. This seems like it's going to be really good to get you a lot of perfection, which I assume increases your rank, but I don't know that for certain. We probably want perfect break just to have it there. I don't know if we want to just carry an AoE break around with us. It seems more like a situational thing. And then which one's Quick Strike? Maybe this is good at getting you perfection. But I have to imagine that Assault 0 is better at getting you perfection. And it only costs 1 more. And then I think Light Holder down here. Oh, no, I picked the wrong one. I meant to get rid of Quick Strike and not Perfect Break. There we go. Perfect Break costs 7, though, huh? The AoE break only costs 2. But it's probably not going to break nearly as much. And you can get this to cost less. And if you break someone, you get rank S. Okay, so I think that's how I'm going to lay him out for now. I have no idea how I'm going to get his other skills in later. It kind of seems like I like all of these skills. And he only has 1 crit synergy. Other than that... I don't really think it matters what he does. So I still haven't really decided if I want to put... Oh, not you. If I want to put his other points then in luck. To get more crit for that crit synergy. Well, now we have a better idea what he does. Maybe we should pick a weapon and then maybe that'll help us pick... pick what stat we want. Can't lose perfection, no damage increase from rank. That seems like a negative. I don't know how often you lose perfection. Okay, it's gonna be really hard to actually invest in this guy without trying him, I guess. We need the game to explain to us how perfection works. Rank can't be lower than C, so does that mean you start at C? Because that seems pretty good. Base attack gives 4 perfection, parrying gives 2 perfection instead of 1. So this is just like a perfection generator. And you seem to start with some. When you hit, lose 1 perfection instead of 1 rank. Okay, so that sounds to me like you normally lose 1 rank of perfection when you hit someone. Apply rush on rank S. That's interesting, but doesn't matter if we're using CL. But if we're not using CL, then it does matter. And gain 2 perfection on turn start. See, I don't know how many perfection you need for a rank. Like, 2 could be an entire rank for all I know. Casting a light skill increases damage of next physical skill. So they kind of want you to alternate between light and physical skills with this. Increase physical damage. Dealing light damage with the skill recovers health. 3% health. Seems okay, but not great. Start battle on B, but 50% health. Recover 15% health on basic attack. Apply powerful on rank B. See, this seems really good. Maybe I'm crazy, but just straight up starting on B, like, who cares if you start at 50% HP? Because you just start the fight with powerful, which is pretty sweet. What was the other one I was comparing? This was the other thing I was thinking of. Also, rush at S, but like it takes time to get to S, whereas this one starts you in B and you just get powerful. Now, my question is, do you lose the powerful ever? Because it says on rank B, and you start at rank B, so you get a powerful buff. Now, if you go below that, do you lose it? It doesn't indicate anywhere that you would lose the buff for any reason. It's just the requirement is reach rank B once, but you start there. Don't lose rank when taking damage from powerless enemies. We don't have a whole lot of powerless. +1 perfection on hitting a powerless enemy. Apply powerless on counterattack. Okay, so the weapon does it itself, but only on counterattack. 50% increased damage on rank D. No damage increase on other ranks. Okay, so that also means that ranks seem to give you damage, and I'm gonna assume that they give 10% maybe to make you actually want this. 50% basic attack on rank D, recover 20% health with basic attack. I'm still thinking that this thing is the best. Because you can just use Blitz and then just basic attack. But obviously we can't get a weapon to rank or level 10 yet. So that might be a little bit awkward, but we do have healing mark. Marking shots only costs 3, so we probably just change that Picto out. Burning mark. What does burning mark do again? Apply burn on hitting a marked enemy. Oh. I mean, that's kind of cool, but not necessary. Just a good way to get burns for free. What else do you have equipped? Let's go into your Lumina menu. Because he doesn't even have some of the basic stuff that we were using. Like to just energize star. Oh, he does have energize star 1. He just doesn't have energize star 3. I also imagine running first strike on more than one character probably just doesn't work. But maybe it does. Because we see that we're getting an extra turn with Lune sometimes by having this. But I imagine it'll just pick one of them to go first and not give them both an extra turn. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe just everyone is supposed to be running first strike. I have no idea. So we don't really want any solo stuff. Oh my gosh. It's getting to the point where this Lumina menu is a little bit overwhelming. Dead Energy is actually really good on him now because he has a move that just executes anyone below 10% HP. Increased break damage might be good still. 2 AP. Yeah, I mean, it's good to just get AP on marked, especially if you're running marking shots. Energized start is good. Staggering attack. Just make him better at breaking things. So yeah, I think it's just the Pictos that we really want to change. Wait, what is attack lifesteal again? It's like attack. Yeah, okay. That would actually synergize pretty decently with his weapon, because then on basic attack, he'd heal 30% of his HP. So that's an interesting thing, but it's kind of expensive. So let's change your Pictos. We'll keep healing Mark for now. Ooh, I didn't save enough points for marking shot. I might have to change that. Let's get rid of marking shots because it's such a low-level Picto. We're probably just looking for something that gives him more stats and something useful. Don't really want to receive double damage. Can't be healed. That kind of... since he starts at 50% HP, that's probably not a good idea. But he does take less damage, I guess. Break damage with free aim. Mark targets deal less damage. That might not be that bad, since his whole goal is to, like, just mark people. But I can't imagine that it's actually that useful. Since he starts at 50% HP, something like this is also interesting, because he could just give himself an AP and heal at the start of the battle. But I imagine that's a bad idea to just constantly, like, every battle you reset to 50% HP. So you're kind of just wasting healing tints then. We don't want any of these solo ones. I really don't know what exactly... I mean, Auto Shell could be pretty good because he starts low HP. I think this one's just always going to be good. Giving him more max HP, it's technically 50% effective, but it's a level 8 Picto. Burning Mark. I mean, I might just use, like, Breaking Shots just to master it. Because I'm not seeing anything that's, like, necessary for him right now. Healing Mark costs so much, that's why I left that Picto on. So what was I trying to get? I was trying to get Marking Shots back. Yeah, I forgot I haven't actually used any Luminas on him. I think we'll go use some on him. We gotta explore around here still anyways, now that he's here. Curator. I probably should just upgrade the weapon that I have equipped. Okay, it does tell you what weapon you have equipped. Yeah, I got so many of these polished things now, I might as well just upgrade this. Let's compare what this is gonna get to 371. This would be 427. Really? Why is this weapon just so good? Oh, it has a really good scaling with agility. Okay, that's fair. That makes sense. Whereas this weapon has no agility scaling, so I'm kind of missing out on that. But it has a good luck scaling, so I probably am going to go into luck. Okay. And we have none of those. Fair enough. Now, upgrade. Oh, right. We did have one of these. Upgrade that. And I want 3 of them. I mean, I would like to just throw 18 at him, so he could also have Energized Start 3. Okay, so I just invested a lot into this guy. I don't even know if we're going to use him long term, but I guess we got plenty of those Luminas. We don't have that many, but at least we have some left. So he has the most Lumina points out of anyone right now. Maybe a bad idea. Anyways, the reason I did this is so we could have boop and boop. Alright, so now let's get to exploring around. Oh, I guess I still need to go level up his luck. That took a while to figure out, but... Okay, I mean, it's not great damage, but it's something. And he's got 26% crit rate now. Is he slow? Hold up. How fast is everyone else? Okay, she's kind of slow, but she's like a turbo tank right now. She's fast. He's actually pretty tanky for what it's worth. He's got a lot of defense. And she's fast. Okay, okay. So, let's talk to everyone around here. Is there anything this way? No.
Mon ami! Oh, you've put on a lot of weight.
I could say the same for you, you giant marshmallow. Bet you lost your stones again.
Oh, does he do this a lot?
You know me. But now you're here. We can go find them.
Yeah, buddy. We'll find them. Tell me, did you tell them about... you know what?
Did he talk about the mushrooms?
Oh, Maman's the word. I promised.
Okay, so he's keeping a secret of some sort?
Great. I'm counting on you.
Always, mon ami.
What does that mean, spend time with Esquier? Sure?
verso, mon ami.
I think it's really weird when you're playing as a character who's keeping secrets from the player. I find that very, like, tough to reconcile, because this guy knows stuff that I'm not allowed to know, and he's specifically trying to make sure that the other people in the party don't know it.
Esquier, mon ami. I feel like I haven't seen you in years.
3 years, 67 days, and roughly 10 hours.
10 hours and 7 minutes.
Okay, I was gonna be like, wow, this Esquier guy knows what's up. Apparently this guy is keeping even better track.
Oh, you've been counting too.
Or he could have just made that up.
Roughly. Did Francois finally move out and get his own cave?
Francois would miss me too much. He hates napping alone.
If you're here, then isn't he napping alone?
Oh, he must miss me so much right now. Poor Franfran.
I'm sure he'll survive.
Yes, yes, yes.
So how did these expeditioners convince you to leave your cave?
They're all so nice. Well, the super nice one died, but the others are cool too. You can make some friends too. It's been a long time since you made new human friends.
But I can't remember. Why does Esquier think that Gustave is the super nice one? I don't remember Gustave doing anything special to make Esquier think he's super nice. I mean, both of these things are kind of interesting.
I don't need more friends. I have you.
Friends are like rocks. You can never have too many.
Debatable.
I hope we won't lose them. Like the others.
So, you lost your stones again. How did you lose them this time?
Yeah. I lost them on our trip back from the Chestrel River, right after you left.
He's brought them back 10 times? Are you losing them on purpose?
Oh, don't worry. I hope you get them back.
You are the best. I missed going on adventures with you.
Me too.
Relationship increased? What? Oh, did they just randomly introduce a relationship mechanic?
To adventure.
Wasn't expecting that. I guess that I didn't really consider, but I can't actually switch to any of the other party members anymore. So it's kind of like... What's this guy's name? Verso? It's kind of like Verso is the main character of the game. Which is weird because it previously seemed like it was Gustave. By the way, it's kind of quiet. We should have turned on some music. I think we played Lights of the Past last time, so let's go with this one. Okay, I see that there's people over there. Let's go exploring first. Because they might trigger like a cutscene or something. I don't think we... Have we found another of these Gestural kids? Oh, I did find another. An outfit for Lune, but it's like a Gestural outfit. Okay, we've only found 2 of them. Where is the other one? I only see one. Oh, he's over here. Yeah, maybe at some point we'll be able to break that rock. I guess we might as well take a look at what this thing looks like, but I imagine it's not going to look very good. Yeah, as predicted, it looks terrible. Okay, so we already went over to the curator. I don't think there was anything else there. Okay, there's someone over there. So they don't seem to want to talk. So that must be Lune over here then.
Expedition Zero left 67 years ago, which would make you...
About 100. Yeah.
Tell me about the fracture.
I'm not gonna get much sleep tonight, am I?
Mm-hmm.
So my question would be, because it seems like only Expedition Zeroers survived? Or like have eternal life? Has any other person from an expedition ever survived? Or did Renoir kill everybody so we never had the chance to figure out if they were immortal or not? And also, how is Renoir so powerful? Like, he kind of just, like, unlocked cheat. It's like cheating in a video game, right? Like, he spawned on the island a year before everyone else, and then he just spawn kills anyone else who comes to the island, so he's just a way higher level than everyone, if we're talking about it in video game terms. And he makes sure that no one else can get to his level by spawn killing them.
Expedition Zero left...
About 100.
Okay, she doesn't have anything else to say right now. But I assume maybe there'll be a cutscene when we go to bed or something. Also, he didn't, like, comment on the curator. I'm kind of curious if he knows the curator or not. He's obviously friends with Esquier. But... like, the curator, if you've never met the curator before, like, this would be a big moment, right? You'd be like, who the heck is that guy? But I assume he must have seen him around at some point then. Because obviously the curator was keeping Mael safe. So we don't get to write in our journal anymore. What's the current objective now? Go through the forgotten battlefield to continue to the monolith. Let's go to sleep, see what happens. We do need to go back to the Gestural Village. But I assume that some stuff is going to happen now. Especially now that we should be able to swim. That was a terrible form of throwing. That rock guaranteed did not go very far. That was a little bit better.
I'm really sorry I didn't arrive sooner.
He was your brother?
Something like that.
Losing family is difficult.
I know. I know what you're going to say. You want to offer your condolences. You want to say something comforting. But I don't need it. I've had enough condolences. I've lost so many families now. I just need... Can you please go?
Oh, he has his journal. Yeah, I mean, this guy unfortunately probably thinks that he's the expert on losing people because he's been alive for 100 years and lost all of his friends. But he doesn't realize that back home, everyone has been losing all of their friends at the same rate that he was. And they were also gaining new friends to then lose as well. Whereas he was never gaining any new friends, right? He only had his expedition, and once they're all gone, then he's lost everybody. But, like, Mael, every time she gets a new family or meets new people, she has new people to lose, right? And guaranteed, like, at a certain point, the city was much bigger, so you probably didn't know everybody. When the city gets smaller, you might start to know everybody, so then it becomes limited how many people you can actually lose. But when you don't actually know everybody, anyone older than you, you can eventually lose. So SKA can now swim. Where the heck are we, by the way? We're on an island.
Through the quarry to the north.
Okay, so they very obviously want to force us to use this mechanic really quick by putting us on this island. Go through the Forgotten Battlefield to continue to the monolith. So he said to the quarry to the north. Oh, it's all the way up here. So I would like to go back to the Gestural Village really quick. Because we have a lot of journals to turn in. Let's check if there's anything on this little island, because we've obviously never been here before. And yeah, I honestly don't know what to think about Gustav dying. Part of me is like, I think he'll be back. Part of me is like, he's super dead. There's a lot of weird parts, right? Like his skill tree. But then Verso uses his same weapons and has some of the similar abilities. But also, Gustav had costumes, and Verso doesn't have those same costumes, so those were obviously just for Gustav. So I'm still very torn on whether or not we're going to see Gustav again. It was a sad moment. I don't think it was quite as emotional as the very beginning of the game. But I think, like, the not knowing makes it a little bit less sad. He just, like, face plants into the water. You swim so fast. Care for a good deal? We have a lot of money. So I'm probably just going to unlock, like, everything. Thank you, sir. See if either of those is any good. Although, oh, I always get confused on what's actually selected on this menu. It doesn't look that good. I mean, I kind of did like this ponytail one. Who's the other one? Mael. Got a double braid. I really don't get why they do it like this, where, like, I can't see it. You're letting me pick the hairstyle, but if I want to see it, I, like, gotta go into the overworld first or something. And since we're at this screen, you can't zoom in very much to begin with. So, like, I have to be in an actual zone before I can actually see what the character looks like. Because as far as I can tell, you can't spin around in that place. Also, that's the first time I've seen that floating island with, like, the purple or the pink whale and, like, the glowing building on top of it. I have a feeling we're like just getting started. We're like barely scratching the surface. But maybe the game is going to accelerate its pace a lot now. Because a lot of this could just be optional. Like that island up there could be optional. Obviously, we want to approach the number 33 because that's where the paintress would be. But then there's like a giant building in that mountain over there. That could all be optional stuff. I don't know if I want to go back in here because I don't know exactly where it's going to throw me out. I guess I should try. Let's just see exactly where it puts us. I have a feeling it's just going to put us where we left, like where we jumped onto Esquier. This is not where we left.
Great.
On receiving damage, consume 1 AP to take 30% less damage if possible. That seems kind of bad. I think you really don't want to consume AP for things. I mean, maybe it would be okay if you have just like an AP printer on your team, which is kind of what some of these supports are starting to look like. Like maybe CL and Verso could become AP printers, but if you don't have a good enough AP printer, I don't think you want to just be wasting AP. Can we fight this thing again, or... Okay.
Nice.
Gustav, a music record. So this is where we jumped off to Esquier. It's kind of interesting that the area like had a different part for you coming back here. I don't want to explore too much, but I don't know, something about the lights going off is kind of fun. I'm getting stuck on some stuff on the floor, though. Okay, we're back to this flag here. Back to where we started. Haven't really made it very far in an hour and a half, huh? I guess we did have the game crash after we beat the boss, so then we had to beat the boss again. And then we had, like, who knows how long that cutscene was. See, this lantern makes me feel like there's got to be something related to it, but I don't know what it is. What is this? Why don't you take out your light, mister? Like, I can't see anything. And obviously some expeditioners made it here. Okay, so now we want to go back to the Gestural Village, turn in how many journals we found. It's been a while since we got that. We were supposed to find 4. After I found 4, there wasn't a good time for me to go back. Since then, I've probably found like 10 to 15. So we might have a few rewards sitting there for us. How exactly do I get there? There's got to be like beaches and stuff that I can go to. Why's the water all weird here? Esquier is pretty funny. Okay, so here we've been to this beach. Wait, really? Well, I should write this guy down. Find Expeditioner. I did not... I figured there was another character, I kind of figured there was only one more character, though. It shows you how much I know about this game. Oh, no, I want to write it with my other notes. Beach merchant. Find expeditioner. I think this is the only... This is the only other merchant I currently know of who needs me to find an expeditioner. And this leads me to believe that maybe we need 2 expeditioners, but it could just be 2 things for one person. The other merchant that said find expeditioner, I think we just had to find CL, and we already went to that guy. He was in the Gestural Village.
I'm the fastest ball.
Yeah, at some point, I assume Esquier is going to be able to break those rocks for me. So let's try out the new dude, huh? Maybe it'll give us a tutorial. We fought this group of enemies like 15 times already. Verso's Perfection. Verso gains perfection every time he deals damage or manages to parry or dodge. Really, I thought he lost it when he did a hit. Okay. A higher perfection rank increases his damage. Some skills have additional effects on specific perfection ranks. Taking any damage removes 1 perfection rank, once per enemy turn. Okay, so taking damage is what lowers your perfection, an entire rank. There was that one weapon that made it not a rank and you just lost like 2 points instead of a rank. So you get it on dealing damage, parrying, or dodging. So it seems to be even more important to actually get those, because all the other characters, the only thing they lose is health and potential AP, but he loses perfection ranks. And he also loses potential perfection ranks. Alright, you have shield. Where's the other guy? He's not showing up right now. Ooh. Crazy stance. That's a one-shot. That's a lot of damage. I like how I have more AP than I started with by a lot right now. And after I pick up this kill... Okay, one more, but... So we're at 7 AP, 2 enemies dead, and we started at 6. Good stuff, good stuff. And we're already at A perfection rank. Ooh, and starting at B means I can already do like paradigm shift. I can blitz for extra damage. I can actually do everything except light holder straight off the rip. Oh wait, does it have to be that rank? I can't be above that rank? I thought it would be like a sliding scale where once you reach that, you get all the things below it as well. It says, I mean, in the description, it says unlock new skill effects. Which leads me to believe that, but why does the perfect break not cost 5? I'm very confused. I feel like it should cost 5. But let's try Blitz. Well, what I obviously should do is I should just break the shield. And now I should blitz. And it highlights it, so it's very clearly saying that I don't get the added effect of Paradigm Shift right now. But I do get the Light Holder one. And it also gains me 1 rank, so I would get to S. Oh, I missed that second part. Okay. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind, what order we do stuff in. With Verso, reach rank S. First battle, already reached rank S. Nice. Anyway, I mean, we're a little bit over-leveled for this, but he kind of, like, destroyed the entire team by himself. And before we actually start going north, I would like to explore this continent and see what we can swim to that we couldn't do before. There's got to be stuff like that as well. So we'll probably end this episode doing that. Just looking around, seeing where Esquier can go. I don't imagine we are strong enough to fight the Gestural Chief yet. I don't imagine we're strong enough to do the Yellow Harvest stuff either. We could maybe go back to the first area and do the mime that I know about now from seeing someone else play. But I'm pretty sure that mime gave Gustav costumes. So yeah, the unfortunate thing is, after I get into a battle, Verso is perpetually going to be at 50% HP, right? And even if I heal him in that fight, he's just going to start the next fight at 50%. So I probably should just keep that in mind and not worry about resting for him if he's at 50%, because it doesn't matter. That's what he starts at. Who was the journal guy? It was not you, I'm pretty sure. I should probably buy this extra stuff now. I don't need that because we already have so many of those. If we find a new weapon that we actually want to level up, I'm sure we already have enough. You're the journal guy, right? Wait, what? Did I go back to him at some point? I'm confused. Can I not give him journals, or what's going on? I mean, there were items appearing on the screen. Were those from him? I thought they were from the shop that I just went to, so I didn't even look at them. Why is this not organized? This is just all over the place. Quest item. These are all music. Rock crystal. How do I have an extra rock crystal? I thought I gave them all to that one guy. Maybe he did give me some color of Lumina? Because I'm pretty sure this is... Because we had like 37, right? After I used all those on Verso. And then I just bought 3, so I should have been at 40. But we're at 58. So maybe he just gave me some. And I just wasn't paying enough attention. Okay, well, anyways. Oh, I want to check with the arena again. Just because I'm still not positive if you always get that sword for Mael. Which means that if I could win as someone else in the arena. And it's not available. Also, should I go back to the gambling place, the casino or whatever? Is this where it is? This is the place where you could do things that are against the rules. Like trade cards, apparently. Here's the casino. Is there anything open here yet? Doesn't seem like it. Is there like a fast button to return to the overworld? I don't think there is. Is that a guy? Oh, it's just a device with a bunch of feet on it. I don't know if some of these people I should talk to again, maybe, because we haven't talked to them since I first got here. But I wanted to go do some SKA exploring. Maybe we'll come back to this village at some point. I will say it's very difficult for me to change party members ever. Like, I had my team like kind of set in stone with how I wanted to play it, and now that CL's not in the team, like, I lose so many tools that I had put on CL because Mael was the main damage dealer. But now I can't just give Mael an extra turn and stuff. So it's really hard for me to actually switch characters that I'm using ever, because then I lose the stuff that I'm currently making use of. So I don't suppose... No, I can't actually get to the beach here. I don't want to go through any of the zones, because we know we could just go around them. Is this a zone? It is, right? Yeah. Was there a beach around here? I think there was. Can I get past these guys?
Swimsuit on.
Okay. So it seems like this is kind of a dead end, but there might be something to explore over here.
Fastest swimmer.
Like, here's a tent. Oh, so we haven't been able to get to this area. This should be where this area is.
Time for swim.
Here's an item. Oh, a journal.
64. Epsilon. We radioed our first report to Gamma. The line is good. Alpha will be out of radio range for a few days as they investigate down coast. They spotted an interesting island which could make a good relay point for the southern half of the continent. But Gamma hasn't heard from Betat in 2 weeks. Marceau should reach her in another day. I hope Kalina's okay. But it seems someone is using our radios against us. How do they even know our codes? Nobody's used them since the fracture. Sean fears we've been betrayed, but I refuse to believe that.
Well, now given what we know, we could guess that Renoir would know all these radio codes. Oh, let's fight this guy. What the heck is going on here? Never seen that enemy before. Do I hit his lantern? Well, that definitely got rid of the lantern. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill him like this. So, we're above C, so we can't get the extra AP back. I can blitz, but then I don't know if I'll be at A or not. But I guess I could just paradigm shift even if I'm not at A, so. Oh, he's flying! I wasn't even thinking about the flying mechanic at all. Okay. Alright, so we should just spam on this guy then. Oh wow, she hits. Well, I guess she just used her plus 50% damage or whatever. Who am I hitting here? How much damage does this do? Nothing. Okay, well. I should probably just kill this guy, huh? And then I think we need to light this guy on fire. Oh, Lunade doesn't have both of the starting AP things, does she? I should probably invest in her getting the second one the next time we camp. For some reason I thought everyone had both of them. This guy's tanky. Oh no! I don't think you could dodge it. I tried, but it didn't. Maybe I did it slightly too late? Do I Ice Lance to slow him down, or do I just Thermal Transfer Typhoon?
Finesse and grace.
I think we want to go for the long haul. This guy is tough. Mael's really the only one who does damage to him. Although, do I even need Typhoon? Because I'm not hurt right now. I'm gonna Ice Lance. I'm also kind of curious, what happens when you have full stains? Does it start replacing the stains? And if it does it start making sure that you have more light stain? Like, does it keep mainly the light stains, or what happens? I would like to figure that out. Let's go back into Virtuous Stance.
Ready to evade.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, that was bad. Yeah, this guy might be a little bit too tough, huh? Wait, he's slowed, but he's still taking a turn so quickly? The heck? And we're both exhausted, which is terrible news. I can't Typhoon now. Oh, you can't even, while you're exhausted, you can't even gain AP from other moves? Oh, jeez, that's terrible news. I don't think I could break him either. I should probably just do something low impact. I missed.
A storm is coming.
Okay.
The expedition's not
Say
over.
this is going pretty badly. He's not even on fire anymore.
Flames on me.
So it does seem like it replaced my fire stain. The light stain is still there, but I think it will replace the light stain if I do one more move. No, it just moved the light stain. But maybe it'll get rotated out?
I'll do it. Ready to evade.
Dang it. It's such an awkward move. Okay. This guy's a little bit strong. What is the... Oh, the reserve team is just CL? No, she can't win on her own. So I guess maybe in the future the reserve team will actually be a group of 3 members if we find enough expeditioners. And then it would be like legitimate to be like, yeah, send in the reserve team. Although if... I wonder what happens in that case. Like, say I send in 3 reserve members. Maybe there's not 3 reserve members. But say I send in 3. And then we save Verso, who's currently inside the monster. Does Verso join the squad then? Or does he just disappear? Because then we have more than 3 people. Okay, so there's a lot of ways to get to this place. I think I don't want to go in right now, the meadows, because if that enemy outside is that strong,
Let us get wet.
I can't imagine that I'm going to be able to beat the enemies inside very easily. Can I go here or not? No. Just kind of want to see if there's something around the edge, reveal all these areas of the map. What is this? Oh. I should maybe write that down. So there's a dive spot. But, like, where is this on the map exactly? It's like southeast of the meadow. See, this is the stuff where you either need to take notes or you need like a guide to tell you, like a map or something that tells you where everything is. Maybe later on in the game there'll be like an unlockable map to find all things that you missed, but I can't guarantee that that's gonna happen, so I guess I'll just write some stuff down. Can't get to this waterfall. We should also probably start wrapping up. Uh-oh. Am I actually, like, revealing the map? I am. Okay, so there is something here. And something here? This place seems kind of bad.
An advantage.
A level 15 pick, though. Oh, it's another dead energy. It's dead energy 1. Okay, so this is obviously a higher level area then. I should not go into here right now. But we just cheated our way to a high level pick, though. Can I climb this? Maybe with not SKA? Doesn't appear to be possible. What is this? Dark Shores Danger. Okay, yeah, we won't be going there right now. Let's put this dead energy on someone. What do we got? Well, I don't really need Powerful Revive. That's not necessary. I was just using that for the stats. And this just has better stats, plus it gives dead energy. I wonder why this... It also only costs 1. This dead energy also... Oh, no, I don't know why I said 1. It's dead energy 1, it costs 2. Both of them cost 2. I just wonder why it gave us 2 first. But I guess we also got... what was it? 3. Energizing Start 3 before 1. But these cost different amounts. So I kind of expected this one... I guess the 2 would have been the one that cost more, but... The fact that they cost the same, whenever you kill someone, you just get 6 AP back for very low Lumina cost. It's interesting. We do have extra points. Put Staggering Attack. And I guess Dodger. Dodger could at least do something. It's not that likely that I'm going to use Dodger. So yeah, we don't want to go here right now. This seems like a bad idea. It is marked on the map now, right? Yeah, but it doesn't have the name. So as long as it doesn't have the name, that means I haven't gone there. So then I'll remember to go there, hopefully, in the future. So let's go to this beach here. If there even is a beach here. There's a dude. Can I... I'm not seeing how I get there. It looks like there's a zone. So I'm thinking possibly on the other side of this Dark Shores, it comes out here. Sorry, it's really hard to control the map specifically, but I'm thinking that maybe it comes out right there. I don't know about this. This could come out from somewhere too, like here or something. But yeah, this could go here. Otherwise, I don't really know how to get there because it doesn't appear that I could just walk up on this shore. So this is obviously where we left from. Let's go around this island because we obviously went here, but there was a angry enemy there. We'll go to like this corner. We'll go here, and then we'll maybe wrap up there for today. So yeah, I do want to fight that guy again, but he was just a little bit strong. He's two-shotting all of my party members. Okay, is this somewhere special or no? No, this is just right here. Okay, I can't go that way. Where are we now? So now we're just behind SKA's nest. And here's this guy. I don't remember what you sell. Okay, so this guy also has 2 Find Expeditioner things. And a costume for Mael. So I guess unfortunately, he's also a beach merchant, so my earlier qualifier of beach merchant. 2 beach merchants. There. Now, maybe I should also put, like, starting area. I just don't know what to, like, call some of these things. I kind of wish they would appear on the map once you've talked to them. But they don't. Still never figured out what these things mean. I thought originally that they were vendors or merchants, but didn't appear to be the case. Okay, what the heck is going on here? Lumiere is on the map? That's kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting that. It's not even that far away. I wonder how much of this map we can interact with. Like, there's a chance maybe we could go back to Lumiere. Obviously, this area was all blocked. We couldn't get there, but it does look like at some point we can get over here. And maybe we can't get past, like, this, but we might be able to go around this continent. Get over here, and then maybe go to Oh, actually, the cursor... Oh, the cursor does if you zoom in. It wasn't going low enough, but... And then we gotta go, like, super far north. Okay, so apparently the northmost thing is the Paintress. And also, I don't know why these things are just randomly on the map. I just noticed there's like 3 things that are just appearing on the map already. But that's where we gotta go. Oh, you could kind of see through the fog. I was just treating the fog like I wasn't even looking at it at all. But you can see through the fog and see what's behind it. There's like lava here or something. And then there's like yellow lava here. And there's a sea here? I don't know what that's all about. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this one. Next time, we'll probably swim over to the other side over here. And just take a look at like what's around the starting area. And then we'll make our way up north where they actually want us to go. But yeah. We're gonna call it there. Lots of stuff happened today. Didn't expect Gustav to die. Will he be back? I have no idea. That was a very unexpected turn. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Okay, so we're kind of in an awkward spot where I want to keep streaming, but I'm also quite hungry. I don't really want to eat on stream. And since we started so much later today, I think I might just call it there for today. And then we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll try and do a lot more tomorrow. We'll start earlier than we did today, and we'll do at least 2 episodes tomorrow, which will be like a good 4 hours. So, I think that's the plan. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm still loving this game, and like the cutscenes are all so good. Even though like Gustav dying, another sad cutscene, but like it was still epic as they're like distracted, and then they have the iconic like cane on the floor noise, and you know who's coming already. And it's just like, it's a really cool cutscene. And then I did not expect them to kill Gustav there. But I guess that's what happened. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed. Yeah, tomorrow, I don't know if you're going to be around tomorrow. I'm going to do a special Sunday stream tomorrow because I said I would and I want to play more. But somehow this weekend I ended up playing less, even though I said I was going to play more. Because I had something else to do after stream yesterday, and today I got started less because of lunch, or started late because of lunch plans. So somehow I ended up streaming less, but we'll stream tomorrow if you're around. Otherwise, I will see you next week, and we'll probably still be playing this game. We'll see how much I get done tomorrow. I can't imagine that I'll beat the game anytime soon, though. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Okay, maybe I'll see you then. But yeah, take care, and if I don't see you, I'll see you next week. I don't know why. Half the time this game locks the mouse to the game, half the time it doesn't. But anyways, take care, have a good one, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.